Good morning from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. It's 9:55 a.m. on Sunday, the 15th of September 2024. It's a gorgeous morning. I woke up at some obscenely unholy hour, 6:51 a.m. to be exact, and I was like, "What, Tanya? What?" But I'd slept for over 8 hours, so I guess my brain was ready to turn back on again and function. So I didn't get up straight away. I got up to pee, because that's probably why I got woken up too. But I got up to pee, and then I kind of went and laid down again for a while and just lay there and kind of just mused, really. I like doing that sometimes in the mornings, just musing and I was looking actually at this little glass shoe that I hang off a string of beads as a bit of a sun catcher. It's a Christmas ornament they bring out at Christmas time. Why shoes at Christmas time? I have no idea. But anyway, it was a little glass one, and the paint had peeled off because, they're just cheap little schmonzes, little ornaments that they pump out at Christmas to put on Christmas trees, and the paint had peeled off and I'd repainted it. So I was lying there for some reason staring at that for a while, and I was like, shoes, foundations, hold your ground, stand on sacred earth. Although I prefer to stand on sacred earth barefoot, be in touch with both the earth and the universe simultaneously. It's called grounding. But anyway, I was looking at that shoe and I was kind of grieving the fact that I can't wear my very high-heeled shoes anymore because my bones just won't tolerate it, and grieving my lost youth and vigour. But you know what? I might get my vigour back. I'm starting to get a little bit better. I'm waking up earlier. My nose is a mess. My nose is a train wreck. Does not like the mask. And I've got these sort of pimples along here where the straps press against my face. They look like a train wreck there. But, apart from the bags and the wrinkles under my eyes, my wrinkles seem to be, I don't know, maybe I'm deluding myself, but I feel like my skin's kind of softer, like I've got more tone in it, which means more oxygen, people of Earth. So I think I might be on the turn of improving. Oh my God, I'm terrified. What would a healthy Tanya be capable of doing? Don't ask. I don't even know myself. But anyway, I think I might be starting to improve well. I'm hoping. Let's not say I think. I'm hoping. And this waking up early after like 8 solid hours of sleep. I did get up twice during the night. But anyway, it wasn't a bad night. I've had a good night, which is why I'm fairly, clear-headed and not quite as manic, and feel kind of cool and grounded. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Juddy Jeffs from Ramjet. It's his birthday today. I don't know if he watches my videos, but I wished him happy birthday on Facebook. And if I happen to remember birthdays or find out someone's birthday, I'm going to make it a practice of wishing people happy birthday on my YouTube channel, because I love birthdays. I love my own birthday. It's important. It's important. It's a milestone every year that we spin around this planet is another achievement. We're also getting closer to our ultimate, penultimate end, but that's okay too. It's another year of wisdom gained and love made and love blooming, new loves blooming, and loving our children and our grandchildren if we have them, and loving our friends. And it's whole magic that we can't even imagine, could not have imagined 1 year before. Am I right? Got to keep living your best life, no matter what, no matter who, no matter how, and just enjoy. So life is a great gift, and we sometimes don't even really appreciate what an amazing gift it is until we're in a battle for it, which, you know, we've all been there in various degrees. So, sending much healing and much love out to my beloved friends, those in need at the moment of extra mana and universal cosmic love, sometimes channeled through the Tanya, sometimes channeled through your own self when you know how to tap into it. Babies, it's a powerful, powerful gift or ability or force. And yes, my beloved one, when he comes through this, will come through this even more magical and powerful than ever before, although he might not realise it at the time, because, you know, when you're going through a life-threatening illness, it's a bit humbling. It can knock you off your feet a bit, but you come back different, my beloved one, and greater, more powerful, and more joyful in your spirit, because you've faced the hag and you've stared it back down into the abyss, and you've soldiered on, which is all any mere mortal can do. So, to you, my darling, all my darlings fighting the good fight right now. So, I'm a bit worried about my friend Paulie in Alter Egos, because last I heard he was sick and they haven't posted up any new gig guides, so I don't know if he's still very sick or if they're on hiatus or what's going on. And I don't want to be overprotective Mama T, you know, messaging and buying into their private lives, so I'm just worrying as I do. And so get better soon from whatever malaise is troubling you, my Paulie. Love you too. And Mama T's also getting better, slowly but surely. By the gods, my dance on Friday was rather powerful, and yeah, I really appreciated Ness and Nathan and Liquor and Timmy playing Zombie as the last song to just finish off my night, because I was able to really reach catharsis and really, you know, grind down and let a lot of my own personal shit just get transmuted. And I'm grateful for the music, as always. My gorgeous, beautiful ones, my lovely ones, my talented, gifted ones. So, and of course, you're not mine, I'm using that as just an affectionate term that I've always done since childhood. I don't own anyone, and I also don't belong to anyone. And it's a lonely walk sometimes, but I'm okay with that too. But I love you all. I do. Very much so. And so today is Sunday, and what shall Mama T do with her day? It's now 10:04 a.m. I better get on with my readings, am I right? It's a glorious day. It's a day to walk along the beach, or I thought even about going to Myala, actually, to Mount Glorious, but I'm kind of I've got a little bit of petrol put in the car to go out on Friday, but I don't want to make a long trip when I don't have a lot of petrol. It's risk-taking behaviours. Mama T has to be careful of her impulsive nature. She's very spontaneous and wild, and I have to be conscious about fucking having enough money at times. Oh, it's a pain in my ass. If I was wealthy, I'd be dangerous. I'd be travelling all over the world. I'd be intrepid. I'd go to places only angels would fear to tread, and because I'd have the money, I know I could bail myself out again. I probably wouldn't go to Mount Everest though, because it's too cold and bitter and don't want to die on the side of a mountain, but, you know, I'd do other weird and outrageous things. Oh, the fun I would have. Money, 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 life is funny in a rich man's world. I could go to Machu Picchu in summer. I could go to, I'd like to see that palace, the ancient palace in Cambodia. Angkor, I think it's called. I'd like to, whereas, of course, I'd like to see Stonehenge, which my daughter tells me is boring as fuck. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Attitude is everything, babies. I'd like to see the Eiffel Tower, although that's not technically a sacred space, but it's something I'd like to see with my own eyes and stand in front and admire and take lots of photos. I'd like to see, I can't even think of all the places, and not to mention all the sacred spaces that I've never even fucking heard about, barely, and that locals might take me to if I got friendly and chatted to them in the various, you know, countries I went to. Secret little delightful spaces where you can feel the magic right beneath your feet. Oh, like the magic I feel every time I go to Byron Bay, am I right? Yes. Oh, my whole body's tingling with excitement at the mere thought of it. It's enough to get you high, people. I don't need drugs or alcohol. I can tap into those energies anytime I like, just with my feckin' imagination. But it'd be nice to not have to use my imagination, actually afford to be there. What do you say, Charlie? She says, "Oda mama, I am your most magical musing one." Look, she's going bald now, ripping out the last of her feathers. Oh, crazy birdie, what are you doing to yourself? What are you doing to yourself? I love you. Do you love me? She loves me. She does. She loves me more than probably anyone on earth in this moment in time. Right. Today's title, just got to move myself away from her, my hair away from her cloaca, because we know it's going to come out of that anytime soon. Today's title is, yes, I know, Dancing Queen and Belated Heartfelt Manifestations. My first homemade from the actual coffee berries from my tree. Coffee. Oh, I had some the other day. How am I going to do this? It's very hot in here now. I don't know if I'm having a hot flush or if it's hot. 21 degrees, it's not that hot. So Mama T's having some weird random nervous system postmenopausal hot in the city today flush. Well, anyway, there's the French press with the coffee that I made from my homemade coffee beans in it. So it's very thick and mild. I should just blend it with normal coffee, but it's magical because I poured all my own personal intent and energy into it, and it's mine, Charlie. You're so possessive, Mama T. I'm not really. I just take delight in the things that I co-created with the multiverse. Take a lot of pride and delight in that. I do. A lot of hard work went into that, Charlie. Right, here we go. You want to talk to Mama, face to face. Mano, hermano. ¿Qué pasa? Is you a pretty bird? Is you a pretty birdie? Oh, you are. You're such a pretty birdie. Yes, you are. Mama loves you. Mama loves you. She was out, I put her outside, and then I decided to come in and make the video. So I went out to her and she was just sitting beside her cage, and I said, do you want to come and make a video with Mama? And it was so cute. She ran over to me straight away like, yes, yes, I want to be with you while you make your video. Yes, she loves it when Mummy makes videos because she gets to hang out and get cuddles and get extra attention. She's not on her own, and isn't it lovely? Yes, you semi-naked bird. I know. Semi-naked birdie. Did you just do a poo? No. That's the only thing about her, though. I've got to be conscious of the poos. The poos. The poos. Yes. I guess I spent the first 3 years of my children's lives being hyper-focused on all their little poopykins too, and their little nappies, changing nappies. Oh, it was so much work. Oh my goddess. But you got to do what you got to do, am I right? Someone did it for me, grudgingly, but they did it because you have to. Oh, God. But anyway, Mama T's still turning shit to spiritual gold, Charlie. She says, Mum, can you get off that subject? It's really boring. Okay, we're changing the subject. 15th of September 2023. Where were we? Oh, yeah, on the subject of transmutation. I'd made this heart-shaped thing, ring thing out of an ingot that I melted down from my new casting skills. So I was very excited and proud of myself about that. And, I had even, put the pattern on it. And the only thing was the split ring didn't quite work out, and I didn't like it. So, oh, no, wait a minute, I'm telling a lie. That was the other ingot that I put the opal on. No. That one worked out, but kind of made a mess of it too. But anyway, it was my first attempt, and I was still proud of it. So, co-creating with the gods, by the gods. Anyway, I wrote on my Instagram, because it says Titania's Realm, I just finished this ring, finally, although I might try to set a stone and a bezel on it, which I did with the other ingot. I still need to clean up some extra solder that made a mess, but now I am tired because I get hyper-focused and I work myself almost to death. That's something I discovered from my silversmithing jewellery. I had a sense of that before, but by the gods did I realise how hyper-focused and obsessive I get when I make jewellery to try and complete a task and have it to my level of satisfaction. Sometimes I had to crawl into bed for 3 days. I wore myself out. So there is that. Here's the back of that ring, which you can see, there's a bit of a feckin' mess, quite frankly. It melted and it fused and it did all sorts of weird things. And anywho, but I can improve. If the gods allow me another 30 years that my psychiatrist predicts I'm going to live for, oh dear goddess, I can improve. What else could I improve on? My love life. But I can't really improve on that because it takes two to tango, and you need someone that's as much in love with me as I am with them to make a, wonderful, loving partnership and a commitment, and takes a whole other person and a whole other soul with their emotions and their trauma issues and their stuff, and I don't know if I can handle it really, someone who's not been quite serious enough. I can't go there. But it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and one day, if the gods allow me longer continuance, I might even get that right one day. But I don't want to be like my jewellery in this kind of obsessive grinding down, fighting for everything state, because love should come to you in freedom and natural joy and bliss. I don't want someone that's like my husband with me only for the sake of a regular route and looking respectable and, you know, just for the sake of it, like no real love there. Oh, that was a cesspit of fucking atrophy. It's no wonder I went into a deep depression and almost died. But anyway, I'm over it now. I am. I'm over it. I'm no longer depressed. I have moments when I move in and out of the shallows of depression, and it worries me because I don't want to spiral under, but I can pull my own self up by my own hair now and go, wait a minute, Tanya Aarons, you are amazing. You can get through this. And I do. I get through most things. Things that aren't survivable, I just detach from and walk away because you've got to do what you've got to do. Right, here we go, Charlie. Get off that. Get off. No, I don't want you walking on that. No. Look, yes, you're a very strong-willed bird. You remind me of someone. I don't know who that might be. Come on, up. No? All right, cranky bird now.